5 years after the Clark comet tore across the sky and shattered civilization, the Earth is still trying to settle. Radiation storms roll unpredictably across continents. Seismic fractures rip through cities that once stood untouched for centuries. The world didn't end in a single day, it's been collapsing slowly ever since. Deep beneath the ice of Greenland, the Garrity family survives inside one of the last functioning bunkers. John Garrity, once a structural engineer, now spends his days maintaining failing systems and making dangerous surface scavenging runs. His wife Allison helps manage the fragile bunker community, balancing resources and morale. Their son Nathan has grown from a child into a teenager underground, old enough now to understand the cost of survival. Life in the bunker is quiet, tense, and heavily controlled. But it's stable, and stability feels like safety. Until the surface reminds them it never truly healed. During one of John's scavenging missions above ground, he ventures into the ruins of a coastal city to retrieve supplies. The sky is dark, heavy with pressure. He works quickly, knowing how fast conditions can shift. Then the wind changes. A radiation storm begins building in the distance, fast. Sirens echo from his suit. Atmospheric readings spike. The storm isn't drifting. It's racing toward him. John abandons what he can't carry and sprints. Debris whips through the air. Dust clouds rise. The storm chases him back toward the extraction point, swallowing the skyline behind him. He barely makes it inside before the bunker seals. That moment plants the first seed of truth. The surface is getting worse, not better. Then the earthquakes begin. At first, they're minor tremors, something the bunker has endured before, but this time, they don't stop. The shaking intensifies. Structural cracks spread along reinforced walls, support beams shift, alarms erupt across corridors. The bunker, the last place on Earth they trusted, is failing. Panic explodes as sections of the structure collapse. Survivors rush toward emergency evacuation points while debris rains down from above. John finds Allison and Nathan and forces them through chaos toward the lifeboat tunnels. Among the survivors fleeing are their close friends, one of the bunker's dependable defenders and a steady presence through years of underground survival. The evacuation is brutal. People are trampled. Systems fail. Sections cave in. They reach the surface as the bunker collapses behind them. Their refuge is gone. They emerge near the British coastline, coming ashore at what used to be Liverpool. The city is flooded and broken. Streets are waterways. Buildings lean at unnatural angles. The air feels heavy and unfamiliar. Survival above ground is immediate and raw. There are no rules. Only movement. Rumors begin circulating among refugees about a place in southern France, the impact crater itself. The first real confrontation comes at a military checkpoint. Armed soldiers demand identification. The world may have ended, but authority still demands paperwork. Most refugees have nothing. Tension builds fast. Voices rise. Weapons lift. And then shots are fired. Civilians scatter as soldiers open fire on those without credentials. Adam helps cover the group's retreat as chaos erupts around them. They escape, but something shifts in everyone. The world above isn't just broken. It's divided. As they move inland, they reach a narrow rope bridge stretched across a deep fracture in the land. It's unstable. Makeshift. The only path forward. One by one, they cross. The bridge sways violently under their weight. Halfway across, ropes begin snapping. Planks break loose and fall into the abyss below. People scream as sections collapse. John pushes Nathan forward, which tears itself apart behind them. They reach solid ground just as the final section gives way. Not everyone is as lucky. In Calais, they find brief shelter with a French family. John's own body begins to fail quietly. Years of radiation exposure during scavenging missions are catching up to him. He hides the symptoms, weakness, dizziness, focusing only on keeping Allison, Nathan, safe. The family knows they won't survive the journey. So they entrust their daughter, Camille, to the Garritys. John accepts without hesitation. They continue toward the crater. As they approach the fertile valley, conflict intensifies. Armed forces battle for control of the region, knowing it represents humanity's best chance at rebuilding. In the final stretch, their convoy is ambushed once more. This time, John steps directly into gunfire to protect the others. He is shot. The wound is severe, but they make it. They reach the crater, and what lies before them is something none of them expected. Green fields stretch across the valley floor. Clean air fills their lungs. Water flows clear. The comet that nearly destroyed humanity has unintentionally created a place where life can thrive again. John collapses near the valley's edge. Weakened by radiation and the gunshot wound, he knows he won't recover. In his final moments, he watches Allison, Nathan, and Camille walk into safety. The film ends with the valley, green against a broken world.